Pokémon 10 Best Sporting Events in the Anime. Battling isn't the only way for a Pokémon to pass the time. The anime series introduced a variety of sports for trainers and their teams to play. The Pokémon anime evolves to incorporate so much more than just Pokémon battling, with the introduction of both contests and various sports designed for casual and competitive play. Many of these sports have real-life equivalents and representations, but in the Pokémon universe they have their own distinct twists on them to include Pokémon. While races are the most common form of sporty competition seen in Pokémon, there are numerous other sporting competitions that test the bonds of humans and Pokémon, allowing both to showcase their talent. Number 10. Professional golfer Kahili and Toucan lead a friendly golfing competition among the students. One of many sports on show in the Sun and Moon series, Pokémon Golf takes center stage in keeping your eyes on the ball. When the Pokémon school students are taught how to play Pokémon Golf by a professional, Kahili, and her partner Toucan. Their signature move has Kahili tee off and Toucan use tailwind in order to extend the distance and increase their chances of a hole-in-one. The students give it a go, with each duo showing varying levels of creativity in making their shots. While real-life golf comes down to just one player and their resolve under pressure, Pokémon Golf adds an exciting extra twist to the sport and incorporates Pokémon to make it more exciting. Number 9. Pokémon base player Alualu encouraged the students and Team Rocket to settle their differences on the field. In Sun and Moon, baseball becomes a plot point, with Ash's love for Pokémon base inspiring Professor Kukui to hold a class based on the sport with the help of a famous player, Alulu. The Pokémon school students have a 6-on-6 match, with 3 students and 3 Pokémon apiece. The students and Pokémon alike display creativity and skill as they have a fun but competitive match. The atmosphere shifts somewhat when Team Rocket gets involved, although instead of crashing the party and trying to steal Pokémon, this time they end up playing a match to secure Alulu's autograph. Number 8. A ping-pong tournament unearthed Ambipom's exceptional talent. Trainers and their Pokémon partners play in doubles matches, with the Pokémon using a part of their body rather than a paddle. Ash and Pikachu are defeated early on, but Dawn's Ambipom thrives in this new environment, carrying Dawn far in the tournament before eventually losing. Ambipom's talent and potential are noticed by the famous player O, who ends up taking Ambipom with him for further training. Pokémon Ping Pong makes another appearance in the Sun and Moon series. Number 7. Ash takes full advantage of having 3 flying types on his Kalos team with the Pokémon Sky Relay. In a relay in the sky, Ash and friends come across a Sky Relay competition during their travels through Kalos, with Ash eager to participate. Each trainer uses 3 flying type Pokémon, one at a time, to carry a ribbon from the start to the finish. Ash uses Fletchinder, Hawlucha, and Noivern, and despite a good effort from all 3, they end up narrowly losing. The Sky Relay is an interesting take on a normal relay race, with flying types having to navigate treacherous conditions and dangerous surroundings. The relay was a perfect chance for Noivern to come out of its shell and gain confidence through intense competition. Number 6. Camellia Town Pokéthlon saw a Snorlax beat Pikachu in the race. During their adventures through Sinnoh, Ash, Brock, and Dawn come across scientist Daniel, who boasts about his enhanced Snorlax, the results of his numerous experiments and tests. Ash and Daniel end up competing fiercely in the local Camellia Town Pokéthlon, a series of athletic events for the Pokémon, with the overall winner being the victor. Similar to a decathlon or heptathlon in real life, events in a Pokéthlon include relay run, hurdle dash, and block smash. Daniel's Snorlax eventually beat Ash's Pikachu in the hurdle dash simply due to the size of its belly. Number 5. Super Sledder Sarah dazzled with her Ninetales during a Pokémon sled jumping contest. During the Sun and Moon series, in getting a jump on the competition, the Pokémon school students meet Sarah, a famous Poké sled jumper. She encourages them all to try it out and they enter a competition taking place nearby the following day. Pokémon sled jumping is similar to ski jumping but with the obvious twist that the Pokémon normally execute exciting moves in a bid to get high scores and win the competition. Kahunahala and his Crabominable use a spectacular belly drum technique to secure first place, and Sarah's exhibition performance with her Alola Ninetales also impresses everybody. Number 4. The sport of Pokémon Boxer needs to be seen to be fully understood. The Pokémon Boxer World Cup is introduced in the movies Zoroark, Master of Illusions, with Ash and his friends on their way to Crown City for the event. Pokémon Boxer is a sport played on a circular pitch, with 2 slopes colored according to each participating team. With 2 teams of 3 Pokémon competing against each other, they must knock a spinning top into a floating pyramid circling the stadium. Teams are usually made up of each member of a 3-piece evolution chain, with Elekid, Electabuzz, and Electivire being an apt example. It's a bizarre sport with no exact likeness to any real-life sports, but it's definitely worth checking out. Number 3. The sumo wrestling competition was a can't-miss occasion. With the aim being to knock your opponent out of the ringed zone or else knock them to the floor, powerful Pokémon are seen excelling throughout this tournament. Ash's Snorlax remains undefeated throughout, with it defeating Raiden's Feraligatr for the win, earning Ash a King's Rock and Snorlax a year's supply of Pokémon food. Sumo goes on to appear once more in the Black and White series. Number 2. Ash winning a race with a newly evolved Rapidash was an exciting twist. In the Flame Pokémonathon, Ash, Brock, and Misty meet Lara, who's about to take part in a Ponyta race. However, the day before the race, Lara hurts her arm due to Team Rocket spooking a herd of Tauros, and she has to ask Ash to take her place instead. This race is the first of the entire Pokémon series, and although it's full of Team Rocket distractions taking out various competitors, it's still one of the all-time greats. A mix of cross-country, steeplechase, and horse racing, the competition ends with Ash and Ponyta winning at the last second due to Ponyta evolving into Rapidash. Number 1. The Pokémon Number 1 Grand Prix was Ash and Prime's defining moment. In the Punchy Pokémon, after encountering a Hitmonchan, Ash and Brock are encouraged to enter a fighting tournament, supposedly exclusively for fighting-type Pokémon. Ash enters with Prime, while Brock is surprisingly allowed to enter with Geodude, which subsequently gets eliminated rather quickly, as expected. Each fight takes place within a square ring, just like boxing, wrestling, and other combat sports. After several intense bouts, Prime eventually makes it to the final and beats Team Rocket's Hitmonlee to win the championship belt, making it feel even more like a real-life bout.